The first leg of our second stakeholder convenings on democracy, human rights has ended here in Cape Town. We brought in different AU organs and Pan-African civil society organizations from the Southern African region.
The African Union Economic, Social and Cultural Council, ECOSOC, is happy to be part of this convening, which is the second of its kind.
So the last 4 days really has been quite insightful and useful, creating space for civil society organization and the AU institution to really collaborate, engage, and co-create advocacy activities for the upcoming year.
These sessions in the past week have been a great opportunity to see how we can advocate for access to law and collaborate with other CSOs and AU organs in terms of enhancing access to justice.
I was so happy to see that on the program we had the discussion on child welfare.
Of interest has been building the capacity for them to be able to use communication, to be able to use data, and to be able to just tweak their language of advocacy.
The crux of the meeting has been the issue of unconstitutional changes of government on the continent. And as civil society organizations, we have thought a lot about the steps we are going to take to work with our state government to ensure that we reduce the effects of unconstitutional changes of government, especially on the minority groups, persons with disabilities, youth and women.
In a world in which there are many challenges in Africa, we are using Afrobarometer data to inform policy and find collective ways of generating collaborative ways of working together to come up with solutions to the governance challenges facing the continent.
And it was really amazing to see what data Afrobarometer collects already and how that can contribute to advocacy efforts.
It was important for us to try and track what advocacy mechanisms we can start to exercise using data. And particularly for us, we work in the space of youth in politics as well as in elections. And so those advocacy strategies were important for us to be a part of.
It's important for us to advocate using data on how to strengthen the democratic institution.
We try by all means to make sure that the focus of both civil society and AU organs is reintegrated and lined up to achieve Agenda 2063 as well as the UN Agenda 2030.
It was really a very good experience where we interact with participants from civil society organizations, and we shared how they can contribute and work closely with the committee.
And we are looking forward to be part of subsequent engagements so that we can provide the needed support to civil society organizations who in turn also support governments and other relevant platforms so that we can provide the needed policy inputs at the African Union level.
What has been powerful about this advocacy facilitation and training is that we really tried to focus on specifically what we want to change, how we can do that, and who is going to help us.
A very fruitful convening down here in South Africa, where we have managed to build the capacity for CSOs to be able to advocate and to leverage on data.
Now our next leg is in Accra, where we are going to meet with West African CSOs together with our AU institutions and also develop a joint advocacy plan that will be implemented in that region.
These gatherings held across South Africa, West Africa and East Africa, and this week in Cape Town, serves as a platform for meaningful interactions, networking and discussions. They facilitated knowledge sharing, the exchange of ideas and collaboration that will shape the future of governance, democracy and human rights on this, our beloved continent.